Warm welcome to all my dear students. Be safe in your home. Today, our topic is vocabulary. We are going to memorize 15 vocabulary words. At the end of this session, you know how to pronounce, how to use a word in a sentence. Let us pronounce the first word elegant. Elegant means graceful and stylish. She looked elegant in her black gown. Let us recognize this word through a small story. Once upon a time, a girl named Cinderella lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters. Poor Cinderella had to work hard all day long, while others could take rest. One day, a big news came to town. The king invited all the young ladies to his palace for a big party. On that day, Cinderella's stepmother and sisters gave her more work and went to the party. Cinderella was sitting alone sadly. After some time, her fairy godmother appeared in front of her and tapped her wand on Cinderella's head. Soon her torn dress turned into beautiful blue gown. Cinderella looked elegant in that blue gown. Second word is devour. Meaning for devour is eat angrily or quickly. The eagle devoured rat in one gulp. Let us listen to a short story related to devour. Long, long ago, a lion lived in the jungle. One day, he came out of his den for hunting. The whole day, he could not find any prey. Finally, the lion got lost his patience and it was returning to his den. On the way, he saw a rabbit and hid behind a tree. After some time, the rabbit didn't notice. The lion quickly chased the rabbit and devoured its prey. Third word is prophecy. Its meaning prediction of what will happen in the future. She has the gift of prophecy. Let us listen to the story for better understanding. Once there lived a sage in the village who used to predict the future. One day, a poor man came to the sage and informed the sage about his poverty. The sage told three chant to the poor man and informed that every day he has to chant for 100 times. At the end of 1 month, he will become a rich man. As the sage said, at the end of the month, he got a treasure from his field. Finally, the sage prophecy came true. Fourth word is chaff and it means move with a regular sharp puffing sound. The train was chuffing out of the station. Now listen to the explanation. Charles was a lazy boy. He wants to catch a train by 12:30. Already it is 11:45, so he hurried all the way to the railway station. When he entered the station, the train was chuffing out of the station. Charles tried to jump into the train quickly, but all went in vain. Our fifth word is castle. It means fort. The town is famous for its old castle. The soldiers were walking on the top of the castle walls to protect themselves and defend the enemy soldiers with missiles. Sixth word is merchant and it means a person who buys or sells commodities. Mr. Roy is a wool merchant. Listen to the short story for better understanding. Once there lived a man named Balu. He was a gold merchant. He used to get gold from the people and in turn give the money. One day, a lady thanked Balu for saving his son from the deadly disease by helping her in the right time. Balu the merchant was very happy. Here comes our seventh word, gigantic. It means very great size, huge or enormous. I saw a gigantic concrete tower in my city. Listen to the explanation. One day, a rumor spread in our city that the gigantic concrete tower was changing its white color into golden. All the people gathered near the concrete tower to visualize the rumor. But nothing happened. We all returned home sadly. Here comes our eighth word, spectators. It means a person who watches your show, game, or event. Around 15,000 spectators came to watch the magic show. Listen to the explanation carefully. All the spectators gathered in the museum cheered the girl for her wonderful performance in the stage. Here comes the ninth word, jaunt, and its meaning a short journey made for pleasure. They went jaunting through America. The students listened to the explanation. As Lawrence challenged his father, he scored above 90 in all the subjects. So his father arranged a trip to Ooty. When he get into the Ooty, Lawrence happily jaunting through the woods. Our 10th word is marvel, and it means be filled with wonder or astonishment. I marveled that she agreed to do something so dangerous. Let us see the explanation. On a Sunday morning, Alex was jogging near the beach. He was marveled to see the dolphins near the shore. Here comes our 11th word, furious, and it means extremely angry. He was furious when I crashed his car. Listen to the explanation. When I was returning to home with my bike, I dashed a car. The old man got furious when he saw his headlight got damaged. Our 12th word is wander. It means walk or move leisurely. I wandered through the narrow streets. Explanation for wander. Every day after having his dinner, Jim has a habit of wandering through the streets. He used to take his dog out for a walk. He enjoyed that moment. All day he will be waiting for the night to come, and he is very happy to see the dark where he observed the silence. The 13th word is drizzle, and it means light rain falling in very fine drops. Ronald was soaked by a little drizzle. Listen to the explanation. It was a hot day of summer. The earth was so hot. People could not bear this. All on a sudden, some climatic change happened and it started drizzling. People who were there in the houses came out and started enjoying drizzling. It shows that they are expecting the rain. 14th word is huddle, and it means crowd. The sheep huddled together for warmth. Explanation for huddle. After seeing the gigantic team members of Kabaddi, our school team members went into a huddle at halftime to discuss their tactics, how to defend them to win the match. Here comes our last word, chaos, and it means complete disorder and confusion. The country was in chaos during the flood. It's time for the explanation. All the people in the office were working very sincerely and hardly to complete their project by that day evening. All on a sudden, due to the loss of electricity, the system crashed and caused chaos throughout the office. Thank you so much to all my dear students.